Welcome back to Tyranny. Alright, it's time to go to the Deserter's March. Hopefully I get some clues as to where Raytamon is. I mean, it'd be nice if he was actually at Deserter's March. I doubt it, but we'll see. I'm not gonna do what the leader of the town asked me to do. Talk to the people and find out whatever menial tasks they have for me. I mean, not right now anyway, maybe after I hunt down the madman that's trying to destroy this town. After that, I mean, it's not so much that I care about the town as I need that Forge Master. That's the more pressing issue for me personally. Tunon and Kairos wouldn't be too happy if the Forge Master winds up being killed or enslaved by somebody. And the fact that I was there in the town when it happened and I didn't prevent it, that's not going to look very good on me. And in the process, I could save this town. Kind of need to do that since that's where they forge their weapons, so it's more of a necessity thing. Saving the town is a byproduct of saving the Forge Master and making sure that Kairos' army gets its iron weapons. Alright, let's go sneaky.
Cut the banter and stay low.
Let's see what we have here.
Smells strange.
So much for disarming the trap. I should really unselect the group and just have one of my other characters do, because Kills in Shadow just sets the freaking trap off.
Beast woman is fast, silent. Best hunter.
What are you fellows doing here? Traitors, so Raytamon says anyway. Not my place to ask questions. Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here, along with a small pile of gear, satchels, and rings. Is any good? They're not terrible. They're accurate and fast. Not the greatest amount of damage. There's that helm. It's heavy armor though. And there's a missive. This roll-up scrap of parchment tucked away in a satchel appears to be an undelivered missive. R. Suspicious. Cannot deliver reports. Come to the march in a fortnight. Look for rusted blade and shield. R. Raytamon? Or saying that Raytamon is suspicious. Maybe this is a missive from Welby? And these would be the traders that Raytamon spoke of. Okay, that would actually make sense. I'm going to give one of these axes, two of them to Verse, put the rest of them in the stash. Let's see. Plus 4 at DPS 4.74. This one is 5.32. The axe is 4.74. So it's the same as the bronze axe. Alright, so the bronze Brotherhood axe is pretty much exactly the same as the just regular bronze axe. Stats look identical. 12 to 15 slash, plus 4 accuracy, okay. Alright. It's definitely not better than tenderizers, so.
I'll be your
Found
shadow.
something.
That's some boots. Coward's Contingency. Fleeing. Plus 50% move speed while has wounds. Okay. Let's see. Compared to what Verse is wearing. Compared to what I'm wearing. Commanders go better compared to what she's wearing. I'm gonna give it to Verse. Some more dead bodies. Good for looting. All I got is grain. Oh, wait a minute. Got more Bronze Brotherhood axes. Broken up. Okay. Hey, finally someone named. You know what? Let's get prepared for battle just in case. Shit.
You got it. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, these two are looking like they're about ready to rumble. Rateman is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Rateman needs the helmet if he wants to keep the Lethean crossing out of Kairos' hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? It was a slaughter. Now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. Do I really want to stop them from fighting each other? I mean, heck, honestly, them fighting against each other is good for me. I don't really want the Bronze Brotherhood controlling. If they kill each other, they're weakening their overall army, and it makes it that much easier for someone like me to come in and take over. We should settle this by fighting each other. Myrick hesitates and lowers his weapon. No, there's been too much death already. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed if at all possible. I don't. Alright, let's see what you got to say. Locke salutes you quickly. Well met, Fatebinder. I wish we could speak at length, but we don't have the luxury of time. Right now, the important thing is to convince Myrek that Raytonmon doesn't have anyone's best interests in mind, and his insatiable need to be the victor is going to kill us all. It would seem not everyone in the Brotherhood agrees with Raytonmon's methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we aren't murderers. Myrek is a loyalist, so he follows Raytonmon's orders without questions, no matter how crazy they are. Myrek isn't an evil person, he just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated. Do you know where I might find Raytonmon? I have no idea. Myrek probably does, though. Why does Raytonmon want the Forge-bound Master? If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. Raytonmon has become increasingly unstable since Kyrus' forces tried to take Lethean's Crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood. We can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of Forge-bound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kyrus' forces on the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed at Deserter's March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kyrus' men in the area. Something is going to happen. It's going to happen soon. I was reporting every sighting to Raytonmon, telling him that it was no longer safe to stay here with all the disfavored around. But Raytonmon wouldn't hear of leaving. It's only a matter of time before they show up in force and kill us all. Be careful, I might do that sooner. The last time I heard anything from Raytonmon, he was talking about taking extreme measures to keep Lethean's Crossing out of Kyrus' hands. Yeah, he's doing that now. Locke shakes his head. With the theft of the Mage Bane helmet, I think Raytonmon is planning on using the Bane. I don't know how, and I'm terrified to see what he will do. Let me speak to Myrek. Raytonmon doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? Because if you don't answer my questions, you'll be talking to your guts as they spill out of you. Myrek's eyes widen at your words. I can see now why Raytonmon hates you. What do you want to know? Why are you in Deserter's March? Raytonmon sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I can find. I assumed that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So if Raytonmon sent you, you know where he is. Even if I had that information, why would I tell you? Because you're going to tell me where he is, or you're going to bleed out on the ground. Your choice. Myrek takes an involuntary step away from you. Is violence always how you get what you want? No, not always. Sometimes. So I go on a case-by-case basis. And I made the assumption here that intimidation was the way to go. And I was correct. His shoulders sagged. Raytonmon went to Twin Rivers. Before you ask, I don't know what he's doing there. But even if you follow him, you won't find it because you don't have the keys time. Interesting. You think my threats of violence are repugnant, but Raytonmon's actions aren't. Myrek looks like you struck him across the face, but he did what was necessary. It's for the greater good. Ah, the greater good. Always the greater good. Ah, yes. Raytaman must be held accountable for his actions, Myrek. What he's doing is causing harm, not good. Myrek purses his lips, his eyes moving back and forth, and considers your words. You might have a point, Fatebinder, but I still don't trust your motives. I'm not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. Keystone, what's that? You've gotten all the information out of you that I will give Fatebinder. Just know that without it, you'll never find Raytaman. Ah, let's see, do you have one on you? I could take it from your corpse. Why did Raytaman take the Forge-bound Master? I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he would have to tell you. And he doesn't want to talk to you. Well, I'm not... Well, so my choices are attack him, or leave. I'm starting to change his mind about not following Raytaman anymore, but on the other hand, I need that keystone and he might have it. Okay. So, taking it off his corpse, I'm going to walk away from that. I can come back. Maybe I can find the keystone somewhere around here. Maybe I can turn these guys to my side and use them. Yeah, so I'm not going to kill him just yet, though I might come back and do so. Have you had any luck convincing Myrek to stop blindly following Raytaman? I tried, but if he can't be convinced, he'll have to be killed. Is the only solution for a problem to open a vein? Is there no way we can come to a peaceful solution? You're welcome to try, but he is stubborn. I don't think he'll change his mind. Myrek, please. Following Raytaman will only end in your death. He can't be trusted. He killed his own men. He endangered the entire city for his own selfish needs. Raytaman is doing what he needs in order to save us all. If some people have to die in order for him to achieve that end, it's the price of our freedom. It's obvious you will never see that. I'm sorry, Locke, but you must pay for your betrayal. Alright, now I get to kill him.
I'm not here to make friends. Bleed out, you little shit!
You can't!
Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. Raytaman needs to pay for what he has done to his people. I agree. And plus, I need that helm and that Forge-bound Master. If you want to find Raytaman, search Myrek. If he knows where that madman has gone, if anyone knows where that madman has gone, he would. Well, I know where he is, I just need the keystone.
Not win!
And there it is. And the bronze Brotherhood. Locke makes a sharp gasp when you take the stone from Myrek's body. That's one of the keystones Raytaman used to enter the old walls at Twin Rivers. If Myrek has a keystone, Raytaman must be there. Yeah, I already knew as much, but thanks. Anyway, for your insight.
Moving cautiously.
Yum.
The Brotherhood rarely camp in one location for more than a few weeks at a time, lest they become predictable targets for Kyrus' forces. Anything up here? Stuff there.
And hold a moment. See that?
Agents reports. This bundle of pages, cleverly hidden within a rocky crevice at Deserter's March, contains a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named H.B. The letters record detailed observations of Brotherhood operations starting a few spans back. The author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of the time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the old walls near Twin Rivers. The spy was able to observe Raytamon on a number of occasions and notes that the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in this strange environment and unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agent notes that several sages were brought to Raytamon, likely unwillingly, in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the old walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. The last letter appears to have been written in haste, the ink smeared in a number of spots, had to leave, lifted sage notes and magic scrolls to set back enemy plans, are as likely greater threat than thought, joined wilderness patrols, but absence from old walls will be noticed. Documents hidden, soon into tunic. Route will intersect with iron veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw. Interesting. So the Brotherhood had a spy infiltrate them. There's a trap that I've already set off.
Smells strange.
Or no, haven't. Alright, this time. First assign the trap. Looks like we got some disfavored. Crude map. This favorite soldier drew a crude map depicting Deserter's March and other nearby wilderness areas. Multiple lines of connection points likely indicate patrols and fortified positions. The sheer number of them suggests that Kyrus' forces are making aggressive attempts to control the region surrounding Lethian's Crossing. And a shattered stone shield. Help us. We need the strong axe on our side, please. Brother Kalis, help before they kill us all. Flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds towards you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself and explain. The Scourges! He hunches forward, trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points towards the battle behind him. The first brother, Reitman, he entered the old walls, and shortly after, the Bane. The Bane swarmed us. He regains some composure and begins to speak more clearly. We've been cut off from base camp. Welby tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Reitman vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors to the old walls sealed shut. I will help you. I need to get into the old walls. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight? His posture straightens. He hoists his weapon with vigor, and victory might still be ours. Bolster of enthusiasm, he charges back towards the swirling battle. It's not so much that I'm supporting the Brotherhood, it's more that I need to get into the old walls, and all that Bane is in the way that you're fighting, so we're kind of have common enemies at the moment. I think you'll find few things bring folk together like a common threat. Exactly what I just said. Ebb smiles with a satisfied nod. Without our help, they'll probably do. With your help, they'll likely live and maybe, just maybe, even thank us. Oh, who am I kidding? I'd wager my rings on copious claims of, well, we would have won without you. Alright, not exactly gonna charge in though. I'm gonna take my sweet ass time getting there.
I'll be your shadow.
Oh, they're right there. Okay. Alright, let me get ready for battle here.
Another demonstration of our power seems in order. Got it.
It'll take more than that.
Right.
Ah, wounded.
On it. I know my own strength.
I'm Brother Kalis. I apologize there wasn't time for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to Twin Rivers. I can only assume you're here for Reitman. I need to get inside the old walls. Can you point me to the entrance? The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn Scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you'll have to go around. He thumbs over his shoulder. You won't have much luck with getting inside. Reitman sealed the entrance behind them. Welby might be able to help you though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. What happened here? What are Reitman's plans for Lethian's crossing? I wish I knew. Reitman said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Reitman standing at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us and he was smiling. Then he closed the doors and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. Great. Regenerating. Plus 1% health for every 6 seconds. It's not bad. Once every 6 seconds though, 1%. It's kind of slow. If it was like 5%, that would be great, but don't think it's better than anything I'm already wearing. Good to sell though.
Follow quietly. Paw, soft, soft, soft.
And I could cross here.
You got it. I'm not here to make friends.
Oh, damn it. Get out of the way. There we go. Shadow, what are you doing? There's an enemy right there for you to attack.
That's how it's fucking done. Take that!
Anything using shadow.
Aye.
Why don't you just stand there? There we go, attack. Impressive. That's fine.
Yum.
You see that?
Look, look.
Moving cautiously. What do we have here?
We'll slaughter. Reverend!
Aye.
Claws! Felt nothing.
Take that! Can't do that.
Ah, there's the entrance to the old walls. Well met, Fatebinder. Welby gives you a slight nod in greeting. I had hoped you and I would cross paths again. Your timing in this instance was perfect. Thank you for your help. You're here for Raytman, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's answering her own question. I won't waste your time. He's gone, as is the keystone you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrek took it to Deserter's March. She spits when she says Myrek's name. He went to gather more support for Raytman's maddening plot. The brothers out here are outraged by Raytman's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. So if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can get to get that keystone back from Deserter's March. I've got my hands full here. I already got the keystone. I've got the keystone. That's wonderful news. Unfortunately, this is only the first puddle of Beastman piss you'll have to deal with. You must get inside the old walls and confront Raytman. She winces and doubles over briefly. I'm not going to be able to go with you, Fatebinder. I'm in no condition to fight right now. I have no doubt you'll be able to handle yourself in there. Good luck.
You didn't see nothing.
Fears in shadow understands.
There. My larcenous deed for the day is now complete.
Oh, come on. You can have some more larcenous deeds. I'm all about larcenous deeds. I could have jumped across this, I see. Alright. There's a staircase going up to... This is where I need the keystone, I suppose. What was the other thing? To go back there and check it out. I'm assuming this is where I go in to go after Raytman, but there was another thing in the side of the mountain or whatever. Back over where Welby was. Let's go back there. Let me jump across this just for fun. Look, I can jump. Mainly I did it to gain the athletic skill. I mean, I was already across the river, I didn't really need to. But, yeah.
Beast woman cannot do as Alpha wants.
here? Nothing spectacular, but what the heck, I'll take it. Well now. So we have us a standoff here. Okay, this looks like a good place to leave off. I don't know how large a dungeon these old walls here are, so we'll leave off here and we'll see about, what's his name? Flatfoot Ferris, getting past him, going deeper, finding Raytamon, putting his head on the pike or taking him to Voices in the Rat. Whatever we choose to do then.